dead Zed.
What do we got here? Okay, good. The MMR has fallen a significant amount. That's good. That'll make this much easier. Poutine lover. I remember when they used to sell, like when I was in high school, they'd sell poutine. And every day I would try to get the poutine. This was back when I had a crappy computer, which was another reason why I've been bronze for a while, because not too long ago, I had a really bad computer that could not run this game properly. I've long since stopped using it, but there was a time.
I got most of my practice on this game. When I go over to my brother's house, I play his every now and then.
Well, see, I had a MacBook, but the MacBook was pretty bad. This thing I'm on is not a MacBook. This thing is a gaming PC. Actual.
That's what I got. I got an Omen.
Granted, it cost me a pretty good chunk of cash, though. It wasn't. It cost me a lot of effort to get it.
They're not cheap.
Yeah. But it does everything I ask it to do, though, which felt worth it. Because the other computer barely could do much. Couldn't run games, couldn't word process efficiently, couldn't do anything efficiently. It sucked. Gave me trash FPS in this game. Like this one, roughly 200 average. On that game, on that thing, it was like 20 FPS. Bad. I couldn't barely. Especially with the way the game is now.
An enemy has been slain.
Let's go. So, what is the optimal grades build? I know I need to look back at that guy who,
Honestly, not sure. I don't play him often.
like, I usually go, like, shield bow into, some other stuff, but I think you're going for, like, the Eclipse build? I'm assuming?
Yeah.
I think the Eclipse build works, but you kind of have to, you have to one-shot.
Has been slain. Double kill.
One thing I like about this character is he has longer range than Karthus, and he also has a stun, so he can like try to stop people from diving in on you. Because usually having a slow is not enough. You need a stun.
Fuck, dude.
Whether it's a
God
skill
damn-
shot, stun, or
An enemy has been slain.
Nice, Kale. Thank you.
Killing spree.
Oh!
Rocket of Doom. I remember someone who used to play a lot of Jinx, and then they became the rank 500 Kai'Sa world. But they're not that anymore, but they're still in like gold 1 or 2 or something. I met him in 2016, around the same time I started the game. Trust me, when I first started this game, it was, for me at least, it was even more of an unfriendly atmosphere, because what happened was, even though there wasn't too much damage in the game, I sucked so bad at the game at the time that it didn't matter. It didn't matter. Have you been doing anything other than League lately?
I play Call of Duty.
I've heard of Call of Duty. What, like, is there like one I should get specifically? Because there is one on sale at Walmart.
I just play the free one, the Warzone. I play the Battle Royale.
Interesting. Yeah, I'll look.
But I also play the Isle, the dinosaur game. I fuck around with some other.
Like I have
games
Far Cry and God of War. But I haven't played them yet.
I've honestly been thinking about buying the fucking Skyrim remastered and fucking play that all over again.
Skyrim used to be a big deal. Like,
yeah,
me and my
had
brother
like
would like
hours.
play a ludicrous amount of Skyrim. I even beat Molag Bal one day.
Yeah, like I said, when my son was first born, I played for the whole first year of his life. I had like 1,000 hours into that game.
Elder Scrolls Online is nuts. I haven't played it. Especially those dark anchors, those portals. Oh, I love those. And there was like all this crafting. Like, there is crafting in Raid Shadow Legends, but it's not as fun. Like, it's kind of like, yeah, there's a forge, but you have to get specific forge materials and charms, and then there's there's upgrading armor, which in itself at the moment is like a meme.
Well, I played Warcraft retail for a while again, Shadowlands a little while back, but all my boys went back to Vanilla. That's a classic. I ain't getting it.
Because when I picked up Parade was only 150 days ago. Like, it's a very recent development. That's why I was so happy.
I played EverQuest when they did the time thing.
I haven't heard of that.
Oh, that's a fucking fun RPG on a mobile game.
Yeah, the RPG that I played before Raid was Aviond, but nobody's ever heard of it.
Yeah, I've heard my cousin talk about that game.
If you look it up, it's pretty good. I recommend the first game though over all the others. If you want I'd say the first Aviond is the best Aviond. So if there's any of the Avions I would recommend you to get, it would be the first one.
We played that game Atlas for a while. I don't know if you heard of Atlas. That's a couple years old.
I've heard of Atlas Games. They make Blaze Blue.
Oh, the game was actually called Atlas.
An enemy has been slain.
Do you like the way this rift looks? You can like look into that abyss. I always wonder what's in that abyss. One of the reasons why I play this mode in the first place is to see what's in that abyss.
Oh, that tower gave me a fucking beating. Ow!
Gnar hurts, man. Everything in this game hurts, though, to be fair.
Pyro was not fucking playing that game.
An ally has been slain.
Like I said, I don't know how to play Graves at all. I've only played him a few times. I've been trying to. I play him whenever I get him an A-Ram because I like him and I want to learn him. But
Yeah, he's not the easiest. I'm better at Graves than you might think I am, but I still sometimes get dumpstered because he's a little bit of a delicate balance. You have to shift around with your E and try to get stacks. You generally want to go shield bow though on him because going Eclipse tends to make him a little squishy. But we'll see how it goes. I can probably carry you away though because Xerath is one of the well, unless Xerath is easier to play than Garen for me because Xerath I don't have to worry about like going in constantly. Because sometimes going in is
Happy and GG, that's how I got the Eclipse move.
Trying to get some poke on these suckers. If they want to stand back, I've gotta let them know they're gonna get punished. Trying to stay out of the range of the Gnar.
Gnar's dead.
An enemy has been slain.
Easy.
Well, I'm really aiding this. You don't see all the like stuff I'm trying to do in the background to make us win. I'm actually doing a lot in the background. I actually have a 71% KP at 11 minutes. So yeah, believe it or not, I'm actually making a lot to make this easier than it looks. Believe it or not. Xerath is one of those champions you won't understand like how much carrying goes on in the background. I still need to go back anyway. I'm gonna get anti-heal, more burn. Gotta have burn, because this is what, once you have enough burn, they'll have hell of a time escaping. But yeah, I used to be big into raising different animals. I once won a prize. Well, this was a long time ago. But still, like a lot of animals in this area, you actually can't really. Squirm them back in there. Gonna have to poke them.
An enemy has been slain. Shut down.
Oof.
Has been slain. Shut down.
I was gonna like sniper. Oh, they haven't even CAD. But yeah, I was doing a lot in the background there. It just doesn't look it. To try to terrorize them.
Zed, I hate when people leave.